Hello, YouTube. Happy Sunday, everybody. We're a week into March, if you can believe that. What a week I've had. A good week, which is crazy because I historically don't have very many good weeks in March. I've had an exceptionally good week this week. Regis is here. What's up, brother? How are you today? Honeydew the bee? This Doobie Peak? It's pretty peak. As far as Zelda goes, this is pretty peak. Oh. Alright, so we just finished the Lakebed Temple. It took embarrassingly long for me to beat that dungeon. But I guess that's par for the course with water dungeons, right? So now we have all three pieces of the fused shadow. So now the question is, what are Midna's true motives? Who is Midna? She can be quite guarded. We're not sure of her true intentions. But now that she has what she wants, let's see what happens. I hope everybody's doing as good as I am today. Oh, that's Zant. This terrifying mask. Oh. And the light spirit? Zant does not seem worried. Yo, he just straight up killed it? What? OBFs, how dare you disconnect? I saw it disconnect, so I didn't do anything. Rita says, I'm doing well. Ran D&D for your friends, and everyone enjoyed it. Hell yeah. Dungeon Master Regis, let's go. Proud of you, buddy. You have to have quite the imagination. I don't like this. We're gonna kill this guy. Aw, Midna cares about Link. Ooh. He's putting a thing in his head? So wait, humans or Hylians used to oppress the Twilight? The Twilly? It's like a Undertale, humans versus monsters, ancient war? Amish tech support. Dude, it is so good to see you. Always a pleasure. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. This is indeed one of my all-time favorite Zeldas. I think this is reasonably in my top 3 Zelda games. It is certainly my favorite 3D linear Zelda. So wait, Zant is controlling the light spirit? ¿Por qué, señor? Zant would be a cool cosplay. Amish tech support is one of the best usernames ever. And the fact that his PFP is Weird Al from the Amish Paradise music video. Chef's kiss. So now we're stuck as a wolf. Oh, this is such a good part of the game. We have to help Midna. And we are treated with what is many, many, many people's favorite song in all of Twilight Princess, called Midna's Lament. Link Mario, hello, hello to you. Happy Sunday, dude. We have to go find Zelda. This is such a sad part. Because I love Zelda and I love Midna, and spoiler alert, there is no winning at this part. You absolutely should go see Weird Al. Super based. Wolfie speedrun indeed. Leave me alone. I want to listen to Midna's Lament. I don't remember which way to go. This probably isn't the fastest way, is it? Is there another bridge? TMS, hello. Wonderful to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Jerry Berry, hello to you. We are playing legit today. On a Wii U. Real gaming, brother. My son went through a fair deal of effort to fix up the old Wii U and make this happen. So W's in the chat for my dear son. Cleaned everything up. Put a new battery in the gamepad. Portis 89, passing by to say hi. Hope you all are feeling good today. Hello, hello. I don't know if we've met before, but if not, hello. Elgato. W. Pobbing indeed. W. Someone of the 4 people who own a Wii U. Indeed. Link Mario, I'm doing pretty well. Honestly. Oh yeah, we can't just, like, go in the front door of the castle. No, like, legit, I've had the best week that I've probably had in the last 6 months. This last week. You also own a Wii U? Hell yeah. Does this take me out of town? I think it does. It does. No worries, TMS. I appreciate you taking a few minutes just to say hey. It's always good to see you. AOSW. My brother, my homie, I love you so much, dude. Thank you as always for the generosity. I hope you don't feel obligated to donate gift subs. Always good to see you though. Honeydew the Bee got it. Honeydew, if you're still in chat, make sure that you give SW a big ol' thank you. Enjoy the perks. You get a badge, you get custom emotes. Early access to content, member shoutouts. Anyone here? I honestly don't remember where I'm supposed to take Midna. It's not here. Yeah, so I'm doing great. Oh yeah, this is where I'm supposed to go. The fat cat helps us. I am Link. And SW joining the Love Yourself family himself. Double whammy. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. Also, the cat is Louise. Okay, I'm 38 years old. I've been playing Twilight Princess for like 20 years. And I just now in my head put together that the lady that owns the bar's name is Telma. And the cat's name is Louise. It's Telma and Louise. I feel stupid. Rufio, what's up, brother? Oh yeah, so why I had a good week. Number one, for the first time since August, for the first time since my channel was torpedoed by YouTube's updated age restriction policy. And I've talked about this before, and I'll try to make this brief. But again, I was gaining like 50 to 100 new subscribers per day. Basically, like, since the Amori video came out in February of 2024, that's about what I was averaging. When I got hit by the age restriction stuff last year, the growth completely stopped. So literally for the last almost 7 months, I've had 0 channel growth. My subscriber count has not gone up at all. And sort of this small but very beautiful miracle has happened this week. And, you know, like you guys know, I've been doing reaction videos for a little bit. And I've enjoyed doing them, but none of them have been anything particularly special or engaging. But then I discovered this artist named Ren, who I'm platonically falling in love with more and more every day. I can't believe I didn't know about this guy. I'm so upset that I didn't find him sooner. However, now that I have, not only have I discovered Ren, but with him there's this giant community of his fans and followers and family called Renegades. And these people have absolutely bombarded my channel with positivity. And so in the last, I don't know, 4 days, 5 days, you know, I've done a few reaction videos to Ren songs now, which I'm going to continue to do because I'm really enjoying it. But I've got this new wave of engagement. For the first time in 6 months, my subscriber count is heading in a positive direction again. I've gotten about 2,000 new subscribers this week. And I'm just so grateful. It couldn't have happened at a better time. This winter was really just like wearing me down. And I was really feeling like I wasn't getting what I'm supposed to out of this. It was really disheartening to pour continued work into this channel for the last 6 months and feeling like I didn't have anything to show for it. Not that I didn't enjoy doing the work or connecting with you guys, because that's all very meaningful stuff. You know, but there is this other part of it that I do pay attention to. And even if the growth stops now, even if this little 2,000 subscriber bump is all that I get from this and it's just a flash in the pan, I'm okay with that because it's brought so much positive energy to me. It's really gotten me to sort of refocus. And it's put some wind in my sails, which I very desperately needed. So I'm like super grateful to everybody who has supported my work, whether you guys, are brand new to the channel or, you guys are my veteran, love yourself family peeps. Just to have this sort of like renewed spirit, this renewed drive. I really needed it and I'm very grateful for it. Not only that, I have talked about it a few times on stream before. I'm a very novice Pokemon card pursuer. And, this new set of Pokemon cards came out a couple weeks ago called Ascended Heroes. And Dragonite is my favorite Pokemon, who is pretty prominently featured in this new set. He's like the main Pokemon on a lot of the packaging. And so there's a few new Dragonite cards that I've been really interested in. I've been chasing them. And I just happened to be at a store on Friday, this last Friday, where I caught a drop of cards, because the cards are really hard to find. You can't find them in stores ever. And so I ended up getting a few packs of cards, and I ended up pulling this. This is the Golden Dragonite. It's called a hyper rare card. There are 2 hyper rare cards in the series. One is Dragonite and one is Charizard. So there's 3 Dragonite cards that I'm like really after. This is one of the 3. And I screamed like a little kid when I pulled this card. So I'm very stoked to have this card. I will probably send it off to get graded, but I know it's silly because I'm a middle-aged man collecting Pokemon cards. But what I've realized about it, what this shiny piece of cardboard has made me realize is that this represents my childhood. My Pokemon cards, I had a childhood Pokemon card collection, and I don't have them anymore because of circumstances outside of my control. But I've realized that, at age 38, me trying to get Pokemon cards and pull, this gold Dragonite, this is me trying to repair my childhood. This is me reaching out to my inner child and giving him a hug. And what I didn't realize is that there's a lot of parts of my childhood, like all of us, right, that weren't fantastic. Things about my childhood that I never dealt with. And when my daughter died, that little kid in me, he got really hurt. And when my brother died 10 months later, well, then he got really, really hurt, because my brother was my childhood companion. And Pokemon and collecting Pokemon cards is something he and I did together. And so I realized, if I'm standing in a line trying to buy some Pokemon cards or, spending $100 on Pokemon cards, that's what this represents, is me trying to give, 12-year-old Matt a hug and let him know that it's going to be okay. Anyway, sorry for the long-winded rant. It is, yeah, they do have that ancient Mew vibe. That's kind of how I see it. Amish is you know, it's not a hobby that I'm ashamed of, because I see so many other people my age. We didn't want to do that. Stop ledge grabbing, brother. Who, you know, I mean, there's an endless number of hobbies that you could actually pursue, right? You know, I could be drinking. I could be gambling, but really let's be honest, like buying Pokemon cards is gambling. I don't know the actual odds. Ascended Heroes. Let's look at pull rates. I don't know if I trust. I don't know if I trust the AI overview when you Googleize it. Okay, this source is pokebeach.com. Take it with a grain of salt. According to this website, to pull a hyper rare is a 1 in 540 chance. I'm also after the Dragonite attack rare. And I'm after the Dragonite special illustration rare. I don't see the rates for the SIR. But, you know, again, so if it's a 1 in 540 chance to pull a hyper rare, there's actually 2 hyper rares. And I'm not saying I would have been upset if I pulled the gold Charizard instead, but the Dragonite is the card I was chasing. So I'm very stoked. It's not gambling if you're up. I'm definitely up. I sent 14 cards to PSA last week to get graded. So maybe by like the 4th of July I'll have them. Oh, we got to be so careful here. Come on, Linky, lock in. Good woof. Link is such a good woof. I can't pick these big ones up. And I'm going to knock this red one down, right? Come on, we just got to get to the rope. Nice. Good job. Most good. Yo, Link Mario. Joining the Love Yourself family. Thank you so much for the generosity, dude. I appreciate it. Enjoy the perks. You get a badge. You get access to custom emotes. You get early access to some content. You get member shoutouts. Thank you, thank you. SW, it's not that so I had a good childhood. Overall, I had a great childhood. I grew up with both my parents and my brother, 4 of us in the household. I grew up in the golden era of the 90s. My parents were and are very, very good parents. Both of my parents are still alive, and I'm very close with both of them. But you know, they did divorce. They split when I was like 10. So you know, there's some unresolved stuff maybe with that. The teen years I struggled a lot. You know, just like my daughter. Like, mental health was a battle for me in my teens. There's just a lot of that stuff that what I think happens, everything I went through was pretty normal. But I think what a lot of people do is in your 20s, you kind of like try to process some of that. You spend your 20s finding out who you are and hopefully pursuing healthy things to repair that inner child before you get too far into your adult life. And I was 17 years old when my son was born. He was born like at the beginning of my senior year of high school. And so, from age 18 on, I've been a parent. I've been a parent for more of my life than I haven't been at this point. And not that I regret having my son, because I absolutely don't. But I had to grow up quick. And so I think a lot of the things that people get to do in their 20s, whether that's partying, traveling, exploring hobbies, pursuing a career or education, I kind of didn't have as much time as my peers to go do some of those things. And it's all fine. It's put me on this path, and, I'm good, guys. But I've had to take another look at it. I wouldn't blame you at all for playing this on a Steam Deck. Oh, Giovanni. We're going to try and help Giovanni. I think there's 100 Poes in this game. I don't know if I'm going to try and get all 100. We'll play it by ear. Jamila, hello. Wonderful to see you, friend. Hope you're doing well. I can't see what's going on. What you get, rats? For giving me the old cheap shot. Alright, so we gotta get to Zelda. We've got to help Midna. I don't think there's any secrets in here, right? Just big nasty spiders. So sorry in advance. This is your warning if you have arachnophobia. Big nasty spooter. Spin to win, right? Oh, we got a boing web. Another one of your favorite creators made a video about Link's crossbow training. I've never played it, but it low-key looks fun. But who is said creator? Oh, I feel like there's some kind of booby trap or something in here. peace. Be gone. I gotta get up there, right? Good woofy. That's crazy, SW. Number one, I'm really sorry you had to go through that because you didn't deserve any of that. I hope that in the years since you've been able to heal some from it. Easier said than done, I know. And, you know, I'm sorry for the loss, too. Even if he wasn't, like, the greatest dad. He's still your dad. Quinbobin? I've never heard of that person. Bogos with bows in this game are cheap. Especially when you're a woofy. You don't have a shield or like a ranged attack. Alright, we gotta cross the ropes now because we don't have our super midna jump. Nice, Link. How do you like that game? I haven't played any of the Hyrule Warriors games. But, like, a big part of me wants to start playing them, especially Age of Imprisonment, just because I really like the story of this part of Zelda. When I interviewed Patricia Somerset, she spoke very highly of that game, so... Fighting here sucks. Give me a heart, thank you. I'm a new Zelda fan. What games would you recommend from the franchise? Literally all of them. Even the bad ones are good. I don't know. Part of me would say play them in order of like chronological release to get the true Zelda experience. But Zelda games kind of fall into like a few different categories. So like this is one. This is one that I categorize as being a 3D linear Zelda, meaning the game is played in 3D. But the progression and the story is pretty linear. You have your 2D Zelda games, which aside from Zelda 2 are all like a top-down 2D. I really, really like those games. A Link to the Past, which is the third Zelda game, my favorite video game of all time. Coincidentally, I'm wearing my Link to the Past shirt today. You know, Rufio jokes a lot about Zelda 2, but low-key, Zelda 2 isn't bad. Zelda 2 is very different than the others. It's very difficult. But, like, honestly, anybody who's a Zelda fan, I would tell you to play Zelda 2 if you haven't. And I would tell you to play the PC port. Let me look it up. Let me see what it's called. Zelda 2... I think it's this one. Anybody who's interested, check this out. Eon Kane, what's up? So good to see you. Link to the Past is goated. But yeah, so somebody basically rebuilt Zelda 2 from the ground up and added a ton of quality of life improvements. Changed the aspect ratio, added some new areas, added collectibles, like they changed the way like there's heart pieces in the game and stuff, which there weren't before. To me, it is the definitive way to play Zelda 2. But if you're new to the series, some Zelda games are more challenging than others. I would tell you, you absolutely have to play Ocarina of Time, and I would probably play that earlier. I think you absolutely should play Minish Cap. I think that's one of the most accessible top-down 2D Zeldas. A little bit easier than A Link to the Past. And if open world games are your thing, then you're going to love Breath of the Wild. I mean, Breath of the Wild is one of the best video games ever made. Hands down. Stop targeting him. It is my sincere pleasure. Oh yeah, I think it's windy up here now, so I gotta be careful. I hate these stupid birds. I hate all birds in this game. They gave them all annoying bird AI. Go boy, go boy, go. Alright. YOLO! Alright. Think we made it. Not even gonna bother with him. Big turkey looking bro. You're at work, that's a bummer. Me too. Zelda 2 definitely has a learning curve. I mean, I guess you could kind of say that about all Zeldas, but 2 probably more than any. Oh, you're gonna be streaming too? Dude, when are you going to stream? I would totally come watch your stream. Zelda, where are you? Oh, there you are. This part might make you a little sad. We gotta go get the Master Sword. Oh, sounds good, dude. I really do like this Zelda design also, Eon. I'm a huge fan of the new Zelda too. I like the breath tears, Zelda. Midna's dying. Oh yes, so the Mirror of Twilight. This becomes our new set of MacGuffins. So instead of trying to retrieve the pieces of the fused shadow, we now have to find the pieces of the mirror. I would love another, like, dark, semi-gothic art style Zelda game like this. It's really interesting because, like, when they made this game, like, none of the developers really liked this. You know, and that's why, like, there was this big push for Wind Waker and Toon Link. And then they kind of conceded because, you know, fans were overwhelmingly exclaiming, like, this is the Zelda we want, especially the Western fans. But I hope that we do get more of this. Although I think Breath and Tears did great. Kind of a good blend of all the art styles. This part is going to go from sad to sadder. Get your tissues now, chat. No, Link, stop her. She knows what she's doing. Damn. Zelda made the sacrificial play. Zelda's sacrifice will not be in vain. Now we gotta get to the Lost Woods. We have to go find the sword. Twilight and Ocarina will always be your favorite art-wise. Yeah, I mean, like in Breath and Tears, I do like the art style. I like that there is this... I like that they use cell shading, but they didn't push it. I think it works well environmentally. But it's also interesting, like, if you go... You can find footage of people who have modded, like, Breath to turn off the cell shading. It's really cool to see. Alright, I guess we're gonna just go... Oh wait, can I just warp? Where do I want to go? Where is... North Farron Woods? I think this is where I want to go. I don't remember where the temple is. We'll try this one. I really do like how Ocarina and Majora 3D look. It'll be interesting to see what they do next, though. That's one thing I do appreciate about the series as a whole, is like they really try not to pigeonhole themselves into one specific style or type of game. Like, even with the Link's Awakening, remake and Echoes of Wisdom, that sort of cute, almost 3D printed looking style of game, like, I like that too. I'm glad every Zelda game doesn't look like that, but I dig it. Alright, now we're gonna go this way. Hey, yo, Sirius is here. Are you serious? Dropping a 5-bomb, dude. Thank you so much. We got Agus Joels, Cursed Elliot, Underdone Toast, which isn't that just bread? Bones ES, and C Programmer Guy. Dude, thank you so much, Sirius. I really do appreciate it. It's very good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. And if any of the 5 who got a gift sub are in chat, make sure you give Sirius a big old thank you. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Which song is this from Ocarina? Dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, it's the forest one, right? I wasn't even really paying attention to it. How does it go? Tell me. I am doing well, Sirius. Thank you. Your wisdom tooth is hurting? I was forced to get all mine pulled when I joined the military. But I hope that goes away real soon, because tooth pain sucks. I was AFK, so sorry if this was already answered. No worries, dude. Doesn't matter if I play Ocarina of Time, N64, or 3DS Remake. You're not going to be wrong if you play either one. Part of me would say play the original first. And then play the remake. But both are good. There's not like a ton of differences between the two. Graphically, there are some changes. The 3D version offers a few quality of life things. The original's cool because, so I have, when I pre-ordered Wind Waker, I got that GameCube disc that had Ocarina of Time and Ocarina of Time Master Quest on it. So if you guys don't know what Master Quest is, basically a small team of Zelda devs made like a second version of Ocarina where they remixed the dungeons and made the dungeons harder. So the game is essentially all the same except for the dungeons. I like to play the Master Quest version. I personally really enjoy that. So that's something where, like, if you guys like Zelda and you like Ocarina, but you've never played Master Quest, try to play Master Quest. It is a good time. Hyrule, hello. We got Wolf Link indeed, dude. Hey, yo, Ben's here. What's up, brother? How are you today? Wonderful to see you. Zelda's Lullaby. Good enough. So Majora, the 3D version of Majora did have more changes mechanically, but both are good. You know, again, I think if you have the opportunity to play both, you should play both. P Sigma 3000, what's up, dude? I like the graphics of Majora's Remaster, but some changes were not good. I think that's the general sentiment. Was that the 3D versions of the games look really good. Speaking of Majora, here's Skull Kid. And he's a turd. Because he infinitely spawned these stupid puppets. We gotta go chase him. Alright, so we should just be running here. We just gotta run around and keep finding him. Is my chat live or on top? It's top. I think it defaults to top. I'll change it. There, I switched it. Yeah, I've made this change before, and I don't really notice. If I fix the setting, I don't notice any difference either. But I will say that this whole problem of YouTube eating chats has gotten a little bit better. Where is this turkey? I hear him. Secret waterfall? Leave me alone. Yeah, I mean, as far as like Zelda lore and the timeline and like the whole Hyrule Historia thing, I try not to put too much stake in that. I still kind of look at each Zelda game like an isolated story. I try to appreciate and enjoy it for what it is. And like, do I think it's cool when Zelda games nod to each other? Yes. This game does that a lot. But again, I don't, like, it's not going to ruin the immersive experience for me. You know, if things don't add up, don't make sense, whatever. That is weird, Rufio. And annoying. Oh, imagine that, Ben. That sounds like YouTube. Tell you there's not a problem and then not long after. Tell you they've fixed the problem. Hey, yo, we need the spinner. How do we get him? Can we get him? Yeah, there are some Zelda games that are direct sequels. Ocarina and Majora, Link to the Past and Link's Awakening. And I think that's fine. But I don't think all the Zelda games need to be connected. I'll take art. That what I have to do is kill all the puppets to make him start playing and spawn more? I think so. This is your favorite part of TP? It is not my favorite part. Not that it's bad. This isn't that bad. Come on, buddy, play your song. Hey, we did it! Zelda games are supposed to be one-shot fairy tales. That's a good way to put it. Ooh. Oops, I didn't mean to warp. Okay. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. If I do this. So, oh, I didn't want to do that. He can't land on you. Just kind of like a funny game of checkers. But like this dude's gonna... Oh, he won't jump off. If they can't move, they won't. That's right. I remember now. think they just won't move. Yeah, one goes the same way and one goes the opposite way. And we're so close. Excuse me. Am I stuck up here now? I think I stuck myself. Alright, let's try this way instead. I think I did this wrong. I think the bottom guy has to be on the left one. Okay. Let's start there. Won't do anything here, right? There's a lot of plankton singing videos out there. Toad singing Chandelier sounds like it would be terrible. But what do I know? Enjoy your bath, brother. This would be a good puzzle for me to have memorized. But alas, chat, I do not. But I might have it. Let's go. Oh, he took an hour. All right, I'm gonna take a super quick break before we do this. Ugh. BRB. Okay. Okay, man, I'm getting hungry. Snack on something, guys. Haven't eaten anything yet today. And we had daylight savings, so I lost an hour. I wish they would get rid of daylight savings. Nobody likes daylight savings. Not even Midna. Hey, yo. It's the Master Sword. Look at that. Let's go. Not a gamer, though. What's a daylight savings? So daylight savings is this very foolish thing that we do in the United States, where we change our clocks depending on the season. I don't think you guys do those here. So it really has nothing to do with gaming. Serious, it's actually supposedly rooted in farming, but even farmers these days are like, no, it's stupid. We don't want to do this. But basically what we do is in the spring, in March, we lose an hour. So we set our clocks an hour ahead. And in the fall, we do the opposite. We set it an hour back. They're 6 months apart. And we do that to maximize the amount of daylight that we have, like, during our actual daytime hours. That's really dumb, and I hate it. We are Link, and we have the Master Sword. I hope the other 48 follow suit, Rufio. Alright, so this is actually a turning point in the game, because now we can transform back and forth between human and wolf at will, which makes this way better. I'm gonna eat a protein bar. I don't think daylight savings has anything to do with that, SW. I think what you're thinking of is leap years. Our calendar year is actually comes out to be 364 and a quarter days. So every 4 years, we have an extra day. That's why every 4 years, we have a leap year. Oh, yeah, that was, I mean, that was totally a product of the time. Serious. A lot of those older games you know, they didn't have the budgets. Things were mistranslated or rushed. You know, a good example is some of the box art for the old Mega Man games. Like, you guys know what Mega Man looks like, right? I'm not even gonna pull it up, but the art that we got on the boxes, it's comically bad. I hear a bug. I see a bug. Can we hookshot bugs? Hey, yo, we can hookshot bugs. RoboCop from Temu, you know what I'm talking about. We should go find Agatha and turn some bugs in. I know I don't have a lot, but I think she gives us our bigger wallets. Snails aren't bugs. Literally unplayable. Oh yeah, this is the track. So that can't do anything up here, I guess, without the spinner. I thought that was my way out. But I gotta spin to win. Do I just warp out of here then? I guess. Alright, let's go to Castletown and find Agatha. We have some skills that I could probably try to go find too. There's probably a heart piece or two that I can get now that I have the claw shot. Roblox Buddy, aka Chuzard. Hello, my dear friend. Wonderful to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, maybe there was a spot that I could dig through. You might be right. I wasn't even looking. We want to go... Let's go to Lake Hylia first? No, let's go to Castletown first. I can warp to Hylia. I don't know if I'm ever going to read any of this guy's mail. You're doing melty face emoji. From a scale of 1 to 10, your melty face emoji. I respect it. I was talking earlier about how I've been having a exceptionally good week. Let's give this dude more money. Oh, excuse me. I don't remember. Do I have to give him 1,000? Hey, do they add extra quests, dungeons in this version of the game? So I've never played through the HD version. I bought this when it came out. And I think I got to Death Mountain and I was like, I don't feel like doing this anymore. I know that they added, like, there's these stupid stamp things that you find. And it's like a Miiverse thing, which isn't a thing anymore, obviously. I don't know if there's any, like, I'd have to look it up, honestly, to see if there's any big differences. If there is anything, it would only be like the Cave of Ordeals. But even then, I think that was already set as is. I don't remember. Is this the fortune teller? Yeah, we're not doing that. This is Agatha's place. Agatha's a little, she's a little eccentric. But she's freaking adorable. And she means well. I thought you were a giant grasshopper. Yeah, I don't think they made any changes to the Cave of Ordeals. But I don't recall. Wish I could just give them all at once. Let's go. Chris Dreamer. Hello. Welcome. Should have been around when I was playing Deltarune. Love me some Deltarune. Hope you're doing well. We're giving a bug lady some buggies. Royan, been so long since I paid a visit. Help me remember who you are, because YouTube doesn't show your old usernames anymore. It's all your handles now. Help me remember you. Oh, I didn't see your question, Link. Did you manage to have your break? I did take a small break. All right. Having the big wallet makes a big difference because there's so much money in this game. And again, Twilight Princess is one of those silly sillies where if you find rupees in a chest and your wallet is full, Link will put the money back in the chest, which isn't inherently a bad thing. But it can get annoying. Do I get a heart piece from this? Well, welcome, Chris. We're so happy you're here. I'm flattered that you would use me as background noise while you were drawing. the Hylian Loach is quite elusive in all Zelda games that it's in. Leaving it for the next person. Leaving it for Matt to come back. Because he goes through the dungeons a second time for a sweep, looking for heart pieces, and forgets what's in all the chests. I think this is better with doubles. Do I have to get them all? We'll come do this later. I think it's just a heart piece. And it's way easier to do that with double claw shots, because you don't have to drop down. Hello, sir. I think I have to give this guy 1,000 rupees. And I think with this 50 right here, that puts me at 800. These tropes are so annoying. Like, why not just sell me a heart piece for 1,000 rupees? Yeah, it's 1,000. Thanks for hanging out, Link Mario. Wonderful to see you, dude. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Rollins 100 dropping by to say hi. Well, hello to you. I recently got to know how YouTube's been treating your channel with the restricted age rating. Indeed. Been a pretty big obstacle for me to try and overcome. I was just saying earlier in the stream, though, how I haven't had any channel growth since the age restriction thing started. Haven't had any sub growth in 6 months. And that's just now this week changing. I'm up 2,000 subscribers this week because of all these wonderful people coming and reacting to my reaction videos. I'm super grateful. Neo, no worries. I can't remember the last time I saw you. It has been a hot minute, my dude. Okay, let me think. What can I get in here? I think... I know that there's a sword thing here. I don't remember how to get it. Really, I want to be up on the bridge, though. I guess we just go back to where we were and hoof it. To me, Zelda's having extra heart pieces outside of dungeons feels like a chore. I agree and disagree. There's some heart piece things that I like. Let me put it this way. When I make a video game someday, there will absolutely be a way to raise maximum HP outside of dungeons. But it will also be a reward for inside dungeons. What is this? There's got to be a Poe, right? Oh, maybe it's just money. Roll. Oh, he's trying to roll the rocks. He's a secret. There's just a ton of money in this cave. I hate these stupid things. Yeah, if you haven't been here since Deltarune, it's been months. Oh, the new chapters of Deltarune are so good. So good. Can't wait for the rest. I mean, I can wait, and I will. But I don't like waiting. How long have I been playing, and how long will I continue to stream? Hey, yo, this is actually a good stamp. I have been at this for 1 hour and 35 minutes. Usually I start wrapping it up somewhere between 3 and 4 hours. Kind of depends on where I'm at in the game and how I'm feeling. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Now I want to go right here. Do you know the way? Retirement approved, skill bridge set. Congrats, my brother. I'm so very happy for you. You've earned it. You're on the home stretch. I had my 4th CNP a couple weeks ago. And it went well, but still a CNP. You know. Okay, so that one we need the Dominion Rod. But I thought there was something... here. I thought there was like a place... My brain is telling me there's a place on the side of the bridge somewhere to claw shot. Is my brain misremembering? Is it on the other side of the bridge? 39 minutes is a very specific amount of time. But I should still be here in 39 minutes. I don't even think I can blow this up, but let's see. Can blow it up. 20 rupees. Yeah, where's the claw shot thing? I wonder if it's on the other side. I really remember it being here. I guess not. Oh, you meant 30? Nope, it's going to be 39. God, I love the Master Sword. What are these birds called? Quays? Or guays? I think we get something for killing them all, don't we? I could be thinking of something else. How many of these dudes are there? Yeah, Deltarune is insanely good. I'm so excited for more chapters. Am I thinking of a different bridge? I bet you I am. I bet you I'm thinking of... Where's the other bridge? Here? I'm thinking of this bridge. 100%. Oh. We didn't fix that bridge? I thought we could fix it. Well, never mind then. Where the heck do I want to go then? Don't think I need to go to Death Mountain. Go see if we can do anything in CAC. Oh yeah, if Toby Fox made a like an actual horror game, that would do crazy well. That would be so good. What else? What else is accessible to me now that I have bombs and claw shot? Bombs? You want it? Only if you have rope and lamp oil. I want another bomb bag. I've never played the CDI games, but maybe I should. Those are terrifying in this game. Let's see. I don't think I ever would play the CDI games. You're love yourself, not hate yourself. No, one of my favorite creators of all time, Madular. He did a video about the CDI games. I think that was enough for me. And he talked a lot about the whole YouTube poop thing. I think to get that chest, I need to grab a chicken. I don't actually remember how to get that. Is there a chicken up here? I'll go find out. I never went in here, did I? I think I was going to, and then Tallow was up on the lookout. So we just did the whole archery thing, and then I just never came back up here. I would never play Hotel Mario either. Even the Mario spin-off games, like some of them on the SNES are crappy. Like Mario is Missing. What a snore fest. I might be able to, like, cheese my way over there from here, but I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do. This Link doesn't have a paraglider, so... we'll go to the other side. How about that parkour? You guys like that? What do you sell? Silly little guy. Nothing I want. Not till I have another bottle. Can't remember if there's anything I want in Malomar yet either. Oh yeah, day-night is a thing. I was taking a look through your channel. I saw the thumbnail with the Slipknot mask and mistook it for the album cover. I'll take the compliment. Nope, that is a Corey Taylor mask. That I have a lot of fun wearing. I have a few Corey Taylor masks, but that one is my favorite. Alright, so even from here, like, clearly I can't reach this with the chicken. I don't remember how to get this stupid thing. Oh, I guess I gotta take the chicken across. Come here, sir. I'm pretty sure this is just money anyway. So unfortunately, I can't get up any higher though, right? This isn't enough to reach the chicken, is it? I don't think it is. Maybe. Reach the chicken, I mean reach the chest. Oh, let's go. What a bucks. And the chicken bailed on me. How dare he? Okay. Where am I now? But I think that secret area that I want is on the north side of the bridge. We never went in here. Which I don't even know if that's anything. I don't think there's much in the field for me to do either. I do want to find one more heart piece, because I think we only need one more to get a heart. I don't think there's any more in Ordon. I know there's still the chest in Link's basement that I never got with 50 rupees. I actually want to be here. I don't know if this is the fastest way, but whatever. Oh, Vamp. How are you today, dear friend? Wonderful to see you. Do I get something for lighting those? I don't remember. There's a Poe here. And a boogie here. I don't remember if I got any of this. That's a lot of stimuli at once, Sirius. You're rereading Uzumaki. You got a soundtrack. Unless you mean to say that you're not actively doing those things right at this very moment. Not that I have any problem with you pursuing other activities while I'm streaming, because I certainly don't. Anything over there? Or is there anything down here? There might be some stuff down here now. Oh, there's something in the graveyard too. And I don't think I could get it. I don't think I could get it because I didn't have the Zora tunic yet. Alright, Minda wants us to go back to Castletown. Not consumed by brain rot yet. Yo, we got our first Renegade showing up in a live stream. So wonderful to see you. So wonderful to meet you. Welcome, welcome. I have been singing the Renegade's praises this whole stream. I know you're one of many. I know you're part of an army of people. But I am so very, very grateful for all the love and support the Renegades have shown me this week. I've had such a wonderful week because of what y'all have done for me and given me, and I just appreciate it. And yeah, there's nothing Ren related going on here today. We're playing some of the old Zelda. But it's wonderful to see you. Vamp. Matt, I wanted to ask if I can contact you somehow outside of IG and Facebook. You absolutely can. If you go to my channel, I have my contact details in there, including my business email. You are free to email me anytime. That goes for all you guys. And people do it. Some people send me emails just to say hi. And I'm super cool with that. I will never open a Discord server. That is something that has been a topic of discussion for months. And something that I kind of... I did give it serious thought. I debated on it. But... between how much extra work it would take for me to maintain a Discord server, because I'd have to police it. You know, I refuse to open up any kind of forum where, you know, there's no oversight and people are free to not be cool to each other, right? But with the recent changes that Discord has announced and begun implementing with age restriction stuff, it's pretty much outside of the realm of possibility at this point. There'd have to be some major changes for me to reconsider it. You're not a dummy. View your channel. So if you're on the main page of the channel, there's a section like under my handle and subscriber count, and it says, and that's where like my channel description begins, where it says home to a journey with grief, gaming and grief. There's an option for more. You click on more and that shows all my links. I don't have TikTok on there. Actually, I've never added TikTok, but you should probably add TikTok. But IG, Facebook, the merch store, and my email address can all be found there. Let's see. Okay, we want to go... Can I go? I can't go through this, though. That's where I want to go, is that way. Oh, there's a Poe there. Ooh, there's a bug there. Let's just grab him. Come here, Boogie. Probably be easier with the boomerang. We got the other dragonfly. It's fine. Let me make this easier for you. It's a super complicated email. Speaking of email, hello again, Jamila. I wonder if this is worth blowing up. Look at that, we're already back up to 500. This is trying to Calgon take me away. Didn't I see a Poe over here? Oh, it turned daytime. Going the long way, guys. More rocks here. I guess we should blow those up. There is a chest under a bridge in Hyrule Field near Ordon too. Although I don't think that's a heart piece either. Thias, wonderful to see you. No Poe left behind. We'll get him someday. Hello, Colin. Happy Sunday, brother. I hope you're doing well. I need some more bombs. Really, I want another bomb bag. This isn't going to be a heart piece, is it? Nope. Just some money. Money. I know that there's something over here. I don't remember how to do it. Nico's here. What's up, buddy? Happy Sunday. All my friends are showing up today. I love y'all so much. This really as easy as just going up and iron booting down into it? That's affirmative. Rose is here. Hello, hello. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all. Down here in the deep blue Lake Hylia. Those Alphos really wanted a piece. So much so that he ran into the water. Oh, let's see. I don't know, I mean, honestly, serious, how many random rocks have you exploded? These are the real questions. Alright, where am I? I want to go across, right? Brother, I got the Master Sword. How are you doing today, Matt? P.S. Loving the Ren videos. He's a phenomenal artist and your videos are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're in a new chapter. We're in a Ren chapter. I can't believe it took me this long to find him. I'm doing pretty good. I've had a fantastic week, largely in part to all the renegades showing up. And giving me an overwhelming outpouring of love and support. My channel's up 2,000 subs. The first time it's grown since August of last year. I pulled a golden Dragonite Pokemon card this week. I'm doing pretty darn good, Colin. I will check my email later. Good question, Matt. I know what I'm going to do tonight. Just be safe and make good choices. My last few videos are doing exceptionally well, Jamila. I haven't had anything perform that well in a long time. And again, that's literally just because Ren has this incredible following and they all just showed up en masse to pick me up, and I so appreciate it. Yes, I will show the Pokemon card. I got it right here. It is the Dragonite Hyper Rare from Ascended Heroes. Hey yo, Sparkly Boy? No, it's a beautiful card. One of 3 in this set that I'm chasing. And super stoked when I pulled it. Fully completed Octopath Traveler 0. I still haven't even played 2. Or Triangle Strategy. I want to play that too. But I really enjoyed Octopath 1. There are so many people, including myself, that are sort of clamoring for Pokemon to follow suit. Can you guys imagine like an HD 2D Pokemon game? You know, like a Gen 5, but with Octopath Traveler graphics? I lose my mind. We can do this now, right? Can we do the Wild West town? What do I need to... I forget what I need to go in there. Do I need a powder keg or something? I want to go do the cowboy stuff. No, it didn't, Jamila. Unless you sent me another email. But I got your first email and I responded to it. I don't know if you saw my response. They're good games, SW. I mean, if you like the classic JRPGs, Octopath is absolutely worth picking up. I have nothing but good things to say. Okay, this is the part I was seeing in my head, guys. It's just the wrong bridge. Just kidding, I'm not close enough. Don't like doing this with motion controls. Have you played Triangle Strategy, Rose? Mobile games don't count, Nico. So wait, isn't there something... Yeah. Oh, I think that's where we come back. I'm going to go in this cave and I'm going to come out somewhere down below me. And I think that's how we get back up. I'm pretty sure. I think. What is this place? See, so like, the newer Zelda games gave us shrines. which I think are fine. There's nothing inherently wrong with a shrine. But all the old Zelda games having these like one-off cave areas like this, it's just so good. It just, I don't know, it's more special when it's like a secret cave. You know what I mean? Like, so much of Zelda is predicated on that. Mr. Miyamoto has said more than once that wanting to explore caves as a child is what inspired him to make Zelda. I think there's something magical about hidden caves. You know, over a decade ago, I came home on leave during January, and Rufio and I and a few other friends, we went spelunking. Didn't mean to hit the L button. Because we have a bunch of abandoned copper and iron mines here in Michigan. So we went cave diving, and it was so much fun. So much so that I would like to do something like that again before Rufio and I are too old to do it. Let's go. So chat, let me know if you want to see a video of Rufio and I cave diving. Welcome back, Ren. Ren. We've been talking about Ren so much. Ben. How was your bath? Sounds good, Jamila. No worries. I've always said Breath is a great game, just not a good Zelda game. I understand what you mean, because it is definitely a game that does not follow the traditional Zelda formula. I do think it is a Zelda game, and I think it's a good Zelda game. We were talking about this earlier, that part of what makes the Zelda series so good is that it doesn't pigeonhole itself into being just like one kind of game. They use different art styles, different gameplay mechanics. I think that's part of the appeal. I will say, though, I do hope we get more Zelda in the future that's a little bit more like the old games and a little bit less like Breath and Tears. Although I'm not holding my breath because Mr. Onuma has more or less said Zelda's going to stay open world, so... Alright, so I straight up can't go over there. Is there anything else over here that I can do, that I want to do? I don't think there is. Okay, we're going to go back to Castle Town. I'm going to take another quick pee break. I will be right back, guys. I had to get a snack also. And I'm sorry, I picked real crunchy snacks, so I'm apologizing in advance. Ren is a big retro gamer. I swear, the more I learn about Ren, the more I love that man. He's just so based. You're getting head bonks from your kitty? I love kitties so much. Somebody left a comment on one of my videos telling me that they think I'm going to meet Ren someday. I mean, that would be a dream come true. But even like... just to have Ren acknowledge my existence. You know, like, just to have him leave a comment on one of my videos or something would be life-changing. Of course it's okay to contact me on IG. IG's fine. I have a Facebook, but I don't use Facebook Messenger, so that's not reliable. Do I want to go in here for anything? Yeah, if you guys want to chat with me, like, you can send me a DM on Instagram. I'm not on Instagram all day, though. I'm not one of those people, like, there's nothing wrong if you are, but I get on Instagram, like, once a day, once every other day. Same with emails. You can send me an email, and I will probably see it within 48 hours, typically. But I'm not super dialed in, so... No, serious. I'm pretty open-minded. As far as, like, what I'll react to. You are welcome to suggest anything. The comment sections of the reaction videos are the best place to do it. That's where I'm most likely to see it. Sorry, I'm starving now. I didn't eat today. I had an extra long lifting session. Wrong pipe. You're absolutely welcome to email me as well. Serious. Totally. Hey, yo, Bad Wolf. I've seen you in the comments section. What's up, fellow renegade? Thank you for being another renegade to pop into a stream and say hi. I appreciate you guys so much. I can't believe... I just can't believe, like, how tight-knit of a group you guys are. I've never seen anything like that on the internet. Yeah, I'm okay, Colin. I had some granola go down the wrong pipe. Look at all the kitties. We have to pick up the kitties. This is where Giovanni is. Link has to hug the kitties. 3 kitty huggies. 4 kitty huggies. And we can't forget the orange boy. This right here is why this is the best Zelda game. To my knowledge, there is no other Zelda game where Link can pick up and carry a kitty. And he even, like, holds the kitty the right way. Where he just, like, gently supports the bottom feet. Lets the kitty up over the shoulder. Like, Link has 10 out of 10 kitty carrying skills. Oh, and they follow you. I love them so much. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. Oh, did we go to Telma's? Oh, maybe we should go do that. I think we get another bottle from doing that. I wouldn't mind a second bottle. You can hug kitties and puppies in this game, but you can't in Breath of the Wild. I think we know which game is superior. Based. I do my best, Colin. I am but one man. But I try. Hey, Matt, you can't drink water if the cap is on the bottle. I thought the Goron was just... Oh. Oh, that's not a Goron. Does he only come out at daytime? I thought he was just right here on the bridge and then we had to do something. Hope they don't get lost. Else it's a catastrophe. Waka Flocka. Link ain't got that dog in him. He is that dog. Literally. Maybe I just can't do this yet? It could be a daytime thing. I don't even know if I get a bottle from him. I really don't remember. I do know that I would like to have one more bottle, though. Oh, there he is. Hello, sir. Oh, we just have to fix the bridge? Every bridge in Hyrule is broken. Alright. Wait, are you guys telling me Ren actually mentions Zelda in a song? Colin, you are welcome to recommend anything. I can't make you any promises that I'm going to react to it. But you're welcome to recommend stuff. The TP manga is getting localized to Brazil. Righteous. Alright. We won't worry about this then. We will go to the bar. So, that's a great question, Vamp. Vamp is asking about the Friday streams. There's just been, like, a series of events where, like, I've had appointments and stuff on the last several Fridays, and I just haven't been able to stream. I'm not outright saying that I just won't stream on Fridays anymore. It's just, like I said, it's just kind of worked out that way the last few Fridays. Hang on, I'm gonna grab another water. But I guess this is a good a time as any to talk about my health. So I've already told you guys, I tore my labrum in my shoulder. Which, if you don't know what your labrum is, because I didn't either, but basically, your shoulder joint, right? It's a ball and socket joint. Around that ball and inside that socket, you have this almost cartilage-like connective tissue, and that helps kind of like lubricate your joint, right? That tissue around in that socket is called your labrum, and I tore mine. And a labral tear, it's not like tearing a muscle where like the tissue can repair itself. Like, labral tissue doesn't regenerate. I did that back in November. And so it's been, 4 months, almost 5 now, of doctor's appointments, imaging, physical therapy, etc. But there's talk of surgery at this point. It is something that I will have to have surgically corrected eventually. So I'm going to see an orthopedist next week, I think. But I don't know what ortho's going to say. They might say that it's something I should just continue to try to fix with PT. They might tell me I can do surgery, but it's up to me sort of when I want to do it. They might tell me, oh no, you need to get under the knife soon. So, there might be some changes to it. By it, I mean like my streaming schedule and etc. There's a lot of that kind of stuff going on right now. And so like that's been a big part of like why I haven't been streaming on Fridays. It's, because I have to make a trip out of town for an appointment, or I have to go to physical therapy. That kind of stuff's been interfering. So it's not an excuse. It's really more of just an explanation. And I'm letting you guys know that it's a pretty big issue that is not resolved. Yeah, I see Jenny and Screech talked about a lot in the comments. I see another one called something about 74, like back to 74, something like that. So I will tell you right now that I have another reaction video done, recorded, edited, ready to go. I will probably, I'll either upload it this evening or tomorrow morning. I'm not trying to do one like every day because I don't need to do that much. But, if I could put out 2 to 4 of them a week, like I'm good with that. So we'll see. Yeah, Ben, you were saying that you've had shoulder issues. And I think you and I are close in age, you said. I'm 38. I'm not asking you to dox yourself in any way and say how old you are, but I'm 38. Oh. And yeah, like I didn't do any one thing to tear my shoulder. Like I just woke up one morning and my shoulder just hurt like a bastard. And yeah, it's not a super uncommon thing. I'm sure that my military service was a factor. And I'm sure that, you know, all the physical labor I did over the summer was probably a factor. But, you know, again, like by the time I tore it, it had been rested for weeks. So we're the same basically, yeah. So I think like just getting to this age, like your body just starts to crap the bed, dude. You're also very early in your Ren journey. That's cool, Colin. I kind of like that, like, we're on par with each other. Telma putting a show on. I mean, listen. She knows what she's doing. Bending over in front of Link like that. But look at Link. Look at Link, the steadfast Chad, who does not break eye contact at all. Link is a man of devout resolution. Link is a man with a pure heart. I took 20 years to reach puberty? What are you... Oh, serious? What are you on about? Matt, you're such a genuine person. By the way, you said... What did it take to become a renegade? No need to worry, you're already one. Yeah, so... Thank you. I feel the same way. I feel like even though I've only listened and connected with, I guess technically now 4 of Ren's songs or videos. Well, you'll see. When you see this 4th one that I put out, Renegade, I talk about it quite a bit. And, you know, again, I've just... I feel like I've found my people. You smelled ink from your pen? No, I just... I don't care if you guys, like, poke fun at me. I know that you guys, like, we're on the same team. I don't take myself that seriously. I'm not offended by jokes. I make fun of myself more than anybody. I was just asking you to explain the joke. Oh, you're saying I look young? Thank you? I don't feel like I look very young. I was a pretty early bloomer. Not to give you guys TMI, but I hit puberty when I was 9. It was the summer in between 3rd grade and 4th grade where my body started to change. So I was a pretty early bloomer. You know, it is funny because a lot of people have told me over the years that I do kind of have a young face. I really feel like these last 3 years, you know, in all of 2022, basically, I was overseas the whole year on my 3rd tour. And so, like, I did a lot of aging on that 3rd tour. Like, that was a rough time. And then I came back in November at the end of 2022. And then the following June, my daughter died. So, like, this whole 3.5 year period, I feel like I've aged like 10 years in that 3 year period. It's bananas. Stick helmet, bro. So that's where we're going next. We don't do the city in the sky next, do we? Or maybe we do? Ashe? Yo, okay, listen. Hear me out, chat. Hear me out. I low-key think this girl's super cute. W's in the chat if you think Ashe is cute. Yeah, not everybody can grow a beard, SW. It's weird because, you know, having been in the military since 2011, I've never been allowed to grow a beard. So it's interesting now to be in this phase of my life where I finally can. And so much of it is gray. It sucks. Hear me out, and it's a conventionally attractive woman. I don't think she's conventionally attractive. I mean, she looks battle worn. She looks like she hasn't slept in 3 weeks. I wish she'd turn me into minced meat with that arm. Oh, I have a lovely beard, thank you. That's just part of uniform and grooming standards in the military, Renegade. Unless there's a few exceptions where they allow men to have facial hair, but generally speaking, men have to be clean shaven, have to have short haircuts. I'm still in the military. I left active duty about 9 months after my daughter died. I transferred to the National Guard, meaning my service went from being my full-time job to a part-time job where I do it once a month. But over a year ago now, the Guard made the decision to medically separate me. And it's a really long process. But basically, like, I had to write a statement, my commander had to write a statement, doctors had to evaluate me and look at my records, and I've been deemed unfit for continued service. So I will be medically separated, medically retired from the military. It's a very long administrative process. I'm still somewhere in the middle of it. So, like, technically I'm still a service member. I've got my uniform hanging up. I still have a military ID. They could call me up any day and say, you know, hey, Master Sergeant, like, we need you for something. And I would have to shave and put on my uniform and drive 4 hours and go do that. But I'm in a phase right now where, because I've been deemed medically unfit for continued service, I will be, like I said, evaluated and separated. And I don't have to, I don't have a current ongoing service obligation, meaning I don't go to drill every month like I used to. I used to have to report in every month, and I'm not doing that currently. So that's the very short version of it, though, guys. So conventionally attractive. I mean, to each their own. You know, overall, I've enjoyed my service, and I plan to make a video talking about all of this when I'm officially separated. I don't know how much longer that will take. I spoke to my commander a couple weeks ago, and he said that I should reasonably expect to be final out processed in the fall. So like August, September timeframe. So I'm kind of waiting until I've severed all ties from the military before I talk too much about it publicly. You know, just because, like, I do still have to adhere to the military legal system, the Uniform Code of Military Justice. But I will make a video talking about my entire military career from start to finish. Going through basic training, going through tech school, everywhere I've been assigned, everywhere I've been deployed, what I actually did in the military. But that'll be much later. Oh yeah, Rose, sometimes that just happens. YouTube just does a silly. If you guys are watching and you're behind, like, my YouTube is way behind. Well, I guess it's like 2 minutes behind. But just increase your playback speed, just double it, and it'll catch up. No, I will be careful what I say, and I'm not insinuating that I'm going to make a video bad-mouthing the military, because it was a largely positive experience for me. I do have regrets. I do have a lot about the military that I don't care for. I am very disappointed in a lot of military leaders, especially as of late. But that's about all I'm going to say for now. Ben, how many cats do you have? Is it 4, I want to say? Okay, Minna's still saying we should come here for clues, but like, didn't Ashe just tell us? Like, they talked about City in the Sky, they talked about Snow Peak, or whatever they call it in this game. And then, isn't Arbiter's Grounds? Is Arbiter's Grounds where we go next? He doesn't say nothing. Did I just look at the map? This is what I needed. This is the trigger I didn't trigger. Arbiter's Grounds. Yep. So that's what we're gonna go do, is Arbiter's Grounds? On a lighter note, was that the real Jim Carrey? I do believe that was the real Jim Carrey. Hana Shogun, what's up? I do believe it was the real Jim Carrey, however... Jim Carrey is so just, like, out there and unpredictable. I wouldn't be at all surprised if he was, like, intentionally wearing some kind of prosthesis. Or even, like, intentionally went and had plastic surgery done to just, like, make a mockery of the vanity of Hollywood, because he's done that so many times. It could totally be Jim Carrey and he's just trolling us. Okay. I guess we have to just go to Lake Hylia. I don't remember who Aru is. Oh, he's the shaman of Kakariko. Alright. We'll do that. Fibro Faye. Hey, yo, renegades are showing up in my live stream. This is how I know you guys are dedicated, because, like, obviously I'm not even doing anything that's related to Ren right now, and you guys are still showing up to give love. I appreciate y'all so much. Crystal's here. Hello, hello. Wonderful to see you. Kyle, 2931. What's up, man? Hope things are going all right. Not sure if I'm getting to game today, but if so, it'll be Elder Scrolls Online based. I hope you get to game today, dude. No Delta Force or Arc Raiders for me. But a lot of folks are talking about Ark these days. Now wait. They said he's in the Western Desert? Let's go here. Hi, bro. Busy just came to ask, will you do my song reaction? What is it that you're looking for? On a Shogun? I sent on your social media. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Is that what you want? You actually want me to do a reaction to what you sent? Like, make a video? Or did you just want me to watch it? I was under the impression that you just wanted me to watch it. Of course, we missed another Poe because it turned into daytime. I don't know, there's some Jim Carrey movies that I think are better off not having sequels. I'm not saying a sequel to The Mask wouldn't be good. Because it could have worked. Like, I don't think the sequel to Ace Ventura was bad. I wish they never made the Dumb and Dumber sequel. Dumb and Dumber is probably my favorite comedy of all time. It might be tied with Step Brothers. But that was definitely a movie that didn't need to happen. I'm dumb. I can't remember these. The Truman Show is so good. Yeah, chat is schmoovin'. Crystal, there's quite a few people in here. I mean, it's only 17, but everybody has stuff to say, so. Yeah, Nico, the Ren videos are taking off, and it is truly something that is changing me from the inside out. Here's the promise I'll make you, Hannah Shogun. I'm not going to promise you that I'm going to release a reaction video to what you sent. Only because it looks like something that's super, super sensitive. That's why I haven't watched it yet. But I promise you that when I do watch it, I will have the camera on and I will record my reaction. And depending on how it goes, and if it's not something that is too intense, then I'll post it. But either way, when I do watch it, I'll let you know. I'll hit you back. I am absolutely still open to reacting to non-Ren music, and will make more reaction videos of non-Ren music. Certainly I will. That's a fair compromise, Hannah. Awesome. Appreciate your understanding. You should play this again, Ben. Fire it up, brother. It's so good. How much time will it take? I'm not sure. Let me think. So like I said, I have my next Ren reaction already done. I haven't uploaded it to YouTube yet, so I'll probably do that today. I will either post that video tonight or tomorrow morning. Let me look at my calendar real quick. Tomorrow is the 9th. I might be able to do it tomorrow, Hannah. And by do it, I mean record it. That doesn't mean I'm going to release it. I don't know, maybe by Wednesday, by next Wednesday's stream. Possibly. Not making you any promises. Oh, that's the one way out in the desert. Okay. We up here. Rose, like I said, I absolutely will keep doing reactions to stuff that's not Ren. I'm just really enjoying the Ren thing right now. But I'll mix it up and keep doing others. You guys really have to just, like, keep bombarding me with it. Like, I hate to be a pain. Oh, this is the cave where a bunch of slimes come. I don't have enough bombs to do this. I don't know if I'm going to find any bombs in here, but... we'll do what we can. But yeah, it's repeated requests that stick in my brain. I can't outright promise you that I would, like, let anybody watch it if I felt like it wasn't something okay to watch. But it's not very likely that that's going to be the case. I appreciate that, Colin. It's not something I ever, like, considered, you know, when I started this channel, but not that I think there's anything wrong with, like, being a reaction YouTuber, but like, you guys, a lot of you have been around long enough to know, like, that it's just not solely my thing. I'm somebody who I just really like to create, and that doesn't mean that I can't enjoy the works that other people have created, but you know, the other stuff isn't going to stop. I'm not going to stop writing. I'm not going to stop. Like, the next Gaming with Grief video is going to be big. It's going to be big with 2 E's. I don't think I can do anything else, because I don't have any more bombs. You really like my kindness video? Thank you so much. That means a lot because I put a lot of work into that video and it did not perform very well. You are important, Anna Shogun. I promise you, you are, dude. Too bad there's not bombs in here for me, but... yeah, I mean, I think that's part of it too, Colin. That's a great point, is I don't want to... I mean, I keep using the word pigeonhole in this stream, but I don't want to force myself into some arbitrary parameters that don't need to be. You know? The first thing I did when I started this channel was the Journey with Grief stuff. And I still enjoy doing that. I'm about to do my 20th one. But I don't want that to be the only thing I do. And it's the same with the Gaming with Grief. You know, like, the Amori video blew up. It's the only thing in my channel history that's done anywhere close to that well. And, you know, but I knew then, too, that it wasn't all I wanted to do. I didn't want to be somebody who... You know, because, like, I could have just kept doing Amori stuff. And, you know, I'd probably have a bigger channel at this point if I had just focused on that. But there's so much more to it than that, you know? I understand, like, if the kindness video isn't really your thing. It is different than a lot of what I've done before. I know a lot of people probably don't want to watch me talk about Mr. Rogers and Steve Burns and whatever, but like the big message of the video is important. The Amori video was the first ever YouTube video I truly connected with. That's crazy. And appreciated. We're gonna go to the Arbiter's grounds. Chomping on a bag of juicy dates. I honestly don't know if I've ever eaten a date. I've had figs and plums. I don't know if I've had a date. I haven't had a date in years. Waka waka. I'm kind of in that same mindset, Renegade, is... you know, it's the same, like, with Ren. I mean, I know we keep talking about Ren, but part of what makes Ren so great is he doesn't just do one thing. You know, you could look at his High Ren video, where he uses, like, this very specific imagery, chases a very specific sound. It's very performative, it's very evocative, it's very emotionally charged. And it's pretty popular. You know, I think that's got 66 million views when I watched it. Which is good. So instead of, you know, making 10 more songs that are High Ren clones, you know, he doesn't do that. He makes what he wants to make. He does it how he wants to do it. He's just like, the dude is just so real. I can't think of a better word than just Ren is so real, you know? And I'm trying to be the same way. I don't want to just do the same thing. Okay, now I have to remember this. I have to bring him a cannon? I don't have to go talk to the other guy, do I? Yeah, I mean, I think that's how most people find me, Crystal. And again, I'm so grateful for it. You know, the Amori thing, it was not an easy thing for me to do, especially at that time. You know, my daughter had only been gone about 6 months when I started playing that game. Hi. This guy's Falby. The other guy's Fire. EEAAO. Is today International Women's Day? I thought that was yesterday. Oh my god, the darkness. That takes me back. That would be crazy. I think everything else over here is Dominion Rod. Oh, yeah, we're back here. Okay. Well, the guy said I have to bring a cannon. I'm like kind of not really paying attention to the game. I'm enjoying our conversations in chat too much. You know what? Now that you mention it, Renegade, I did see that. That interview showed up on my feed. And of course, like, I didn't pay any attention to it because I'm trying so hard not to be spoiled. Like, I'm really just waiting until, like, okay, it's time to film a reaction video before I watch or listen to any Aren stuff. Like, I'm really trying to shield myself from it. Which sucks because now the algorithm is just, like, pumping it into my feed constantly. Well, I could probably get this with bomb arrows. I think it's probably just money, but I might go buy some bombs. Not having bombs sucks. All right, Colin, for you, I'll write it down so I don't forget. You said E-E-A-A-O-O? E-I-E-I-O. Hello, small person. Ren very much has me in a chokehold. And I'm not even upset about it. But at this rate, we're not even going to get a dungeon done this stream. I think we're just going to switch to regular. Just because I can hold more. I know I'm going to want water bombs, though. Usually I try to keep... Because you get more than one bomb bag in this game. I kind of wish I remembered where to get another one. I'm sure if I search that, it'll come up. Wait, isn't Everything Everywhere All at Once a movie? Like, isn't that a whole movie? That's not a song. Yeah, people have been talking about the money game. Oh, I just buy the mask here? The money game and... What's the other one? There's another, like, set of stories and everybody's like, oh, you have to... Vincent's Tale, I think? Everyone's like, oh, you gotta watch these in this order. You're half Vietnamese and Chinese? That's so cool. I thought we got this. I thought I got that a different way, but... Anyway, that's nice to have sometimes. Jenny and Screech has been recommended so much. Okay, let's see. She said the Zora kid was in the graveyard. Let's go check on him. I think I'm going to immediately regret not buying more water bombs because I think there's something down. Maybe not. Oh no, we did do that. I didn't do that one though. I think we come back here for something, but I guess I don't need to do anything there right now. Okay, let's see. He won't see me. He's not looking at me. We'll go back to the lake and I'll poke around more. I'll go back into that bomb cave. I'm pretty sure there's a piece of heart in there. Oh, I see, Colin. Okay, you're not asking me to do a reaction video to a whole movie. I got you. Yeah, I'm aware of that movie. I don't really watch movies. I don't really watch movies or TV. Pretty much everything that I consume is on YouTube. Even though, honestly, like, I don't even consume that much media these days. I spend more time creating than I do consuming. Alright, I'm going to take another quick break before I do this. BRB. I have more snacks. I'm sorry. We've been abandoned. I'm leaving for the milk. I would never do that to you guys. Wolfie, what's up? I'm on my way to the desert on the Arbiter's grounds. We just got the Master Sword. I ran some miscellaneous errands. I'm going to do this bomb cave. See you, Colin. Why am I a bad Matt? Oh, there's the bombs I was looking for. I'm a good Matt. You sent me a picture? Righteous. More bombs? 20 bucks. I'm not eating candy today. With whole wheat crackers with peanut butter. I was in the gym for like an hour and a half. I did like 45 minutes of lifting and 45 minutes on the treadmill. I earned my snackies. My glasses are right here, Crystal. I will put them back on if I feel like I need to. Right now I feel like I'm okay. I do have a ton of candy. Vamp. Do you guys have Lucky Charms where you are? Lucky Charms breakfast cereal. No, I was definitely wearing glasses for most of the stream. They're just blue lights, though. You guys have them in the UK? Yeah, I mean, I don't really eat much cereal either, but the reason I ask is if you want to talk about a sinful American snack, if you want to talk about Matt being a piggy, I have a bag of all marshmallows. It is Lucky Charms without the cereal. It's literally just a bag of Lucky Charms marshmallows. I haven't opened it yet. I've been a good boy. I might have some later today. Same, Nico. I've yet to listen to anything of Ren's, and it be what I expected it to be. I like Cheetos. Not one of my favorite chip or chip adjacent snacks, but I like Cheetos. My daughter liked Cheetos a lot. Allie would crush some Cheetos. One of us. One of us. How big is this freaking cave? It's big with 2 E's. Alright, that's the way out. That's what we're all about here, Renegade. Good vibes. Games. Ooh, I almost jumped down a hole. I love me some good snackies. I don't feel like dealing with a BMOS. I missed. This cave is so big. Sounds good. Crystal, thanks for hanging out. Wonderful to see you as always. I hope you have a great week. You know, I really admire the way you can talk about your late daughter so casually. Usually with traumatic experiences, I just suppress to the point I can't remember anything anymore. Thank you. I'm going to take that as a compliment. You know, I can't always talk about Allie without, you know, getting choked up. I guess just I've been doing it for so long. I mean, I talk about her on this channel pretty much every chance that I get. It's definitely a reason why I still do this. I still want to talk about my kid. I don't want the world to forget her. I don't want others like her to struggle or feel alone. And if that means talking about it, talking about her, might help some other young person who's struggling, then that's the right thing for me to do. Part of it is how I process my own grief, selfishly. But I don't know, I mean, you know, she's a part of me. The best way to put it is that she's a part of who I am. And that goes for my brother, too. so to talk about either of them is to talk about myself. And I think it's important to do if you can, so... Well, I don't know if I'm a legend, renegade, but thank you. I appreciate that. You know, it does make me wonder if Allie knew about Ren. You know, there's so much about my daughter that I don't know, you know, and it's not like I can ask her. She's not here anymore. Some of it's little things. But some of it is the bigger stuff too. I know that, you know, she died sort of like at the beginning of her formative years. And so like who she was as a person and was going to be as a person, what her hobbies and interests in life would have been, you know, that hadn't all been figured out yet. God, this cave is massive. But, you know, it's one of those things that I don't know. I don't know if she knew about Ren. I don't know if she liked Butterfinger bars. We'll find out someday, I hope. I appreciate that, Renegade. I really do. Ooh. Climb up. Yeah, that's the thing, is I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm not out here trying to be an inspiration. I'm not out here trying to show people the quote-unquote right way to grieve. Because I don't really think there is a right or a wrong way to grieve. You know, it's kind of a different thing for everybody. My ex-wife is a great example of that. You know, she is the mother of my children, and her and I are alike in a lot of ways, but we're also very different. And, you know, we live totally different lives. So, like, that's a factor. You know, she's still raising small children, and I'm not. But her and I grieve the loss of my daughter very differently. And I'm not saying mine's right, or that hers is right, or that she loves or misses my daughter any less than me, because I don't believe that to be true. But we show it in different ways. It manifests in different ways. And, you know, again, I don't think there's a right or wrong way to go about it. Right, surely this is a heart piece, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say there's no way I'm doing all that. And there wasn't gonna be a heart piece in there, right? Alright, I'm gonna go talk to Aru again here. I was only kind of half paying attention to what I was supposed to be doing. I thought I'd just go to the Santa guy and he was going to shoot me to the desert, but... that's what he's saying to do. Okie dokie. I think it's an amazing act of love that you don't fully know what your daughter liked. Yeah, I mean... You know, going back to the topic of my military service and my regrets about it. That really is the one and only regret, is how much of my kids' lives I missed. I didn't want to fall down here. But, you know, I did miss quite a bit. And obviously, like, you always think that you're going to have more time. And obviously, like, I got super shortchanged. But, you know, because I was gone so much, you know, there is just so much about my daughter that I didn't know. I mean, it wasn't until she died that I, like, met a lot of her friends. They came to the funeral, and I met a bunch of her friends at the funeral. Do I have the note and I have to... Oh, maybe I have to show it to him. First time in the game we've had to do this. I ran around like an idiot for nothing. What are we talking about? Eating something? I missed something in chat. Salad cream and banana sliced sandwich. What is salad cream? I like peanut butter and dill pickle sandwich. We made it to the desert. It was a pretty funny song, Nico. Was another world entirely the antithesis of Hyrule? The sun shines bright. We get to go there. Grilled cheese with bananas. Interesting. You should try a fluffernutter. Fluffernutters are amazing. Serious, I ain't hearing anyone out. Midna is an S tier Zelda character. One of the best companions. Spicy octopus with fried bananas. I think I've eaten octopus, but not in a long time, and it certainly wasn't spicy. Because I'm a baby man with a baby man tummy. Alright, we are in the desert. This is where the Cave of Ordeals is. Get me up here. Nope, target the Poe. Bananas go well with a lot of things. Alright, let's see. I don't mind bananas. I'm not crazy about bananas. Definitely not my favorite fruit. I don't even think I would put a banana in my top 5. See a bug? Come on. Come on. They make the same sounds that Octoroks make in Breath of the Wild when you kill them. Come here. Come on, don't make me hookshot you. Got him. Octopi are too intelligent. That's fair. Cows are pretty smart too. I like seafood, but because of where I live, like, I'm so far from the ocean, I don't really get much fresh seafood. Alright, let's see. This I need the Dominion Rod to get. We won't worry about that. Not cool. Come here, Mr. P-Hat. Do 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 do. Diggity ba da ba ba ba. Nice. Well, we get a portal. Of course, all three don't want to go together. Alright, we get a Poe, and we get to fix a bridge. I don't know if I can actually fix the bridge yet. Come on down. We got him. Do we want to fix... I don't know if this is supposed to be this one or the Eastern Hyrule Bridge. But I think it's this one. Sweet. Just like new. We get to just warp back. But the bridge is fixed. Okay. This is the Cave of Ordeals. I don't know if I care to do any of this right now. I don't think so. I think we just don't bother. That will be a later thing. Really, like, I think I just want to get to the Arbiter's grounds and call it a day here. Desert has a few goodies in it. Wanted the gold chew, but I don't have another bottle, so sounds like a good investment, Sirius. I guess that's all that's really down here is the gold chew. Well, we know it's here. I know there was a chest over here that I need to hook onto this other pea hat to get. Maybe I can't get it. Oh, I think it's... Oh, yeah, it's way over there. Alright, screw it. Oops. Sniped. Sniped. I love the arrow physics in the old Zelda games. Because they don't fall at all. What up, big piggy? Let's go. Things are so hard to control. $20. Or like $20. $20. We in. Hey yo, we get a sword technique. Let's do it. Backslice. This is the one that I like. This one is so good. A ridiculously good move in this game. I'm glad we got this one pretty early. think there's a Poe here at nighttime. And a couple surprise P-hats during the daytime. Ooh. Oh, it's just adorable. Bye-bye. It is so worth it to get the Hawkeye thing. It was the only guard? He snuck up on me. Yeah, it's almost like the game is kind of encouraging you to do the old sniper thing. It must be why guys keep showing up this way. I got spotted. Yeah, and it's him. He was the one doing it. They keep coming out of those little tents. I need to get another piggy through. Oh, they're eating a piggy. We're gonna eat that piggy too. Bitty books. We're gonna eat the piggy too because the piggy had a heart piece. All right, we open this. Oh, it's the big boy. We got a bone to pick with him anyway. Hey, that wasn't very cool. Yo, Link took that hit like a champ. Backslice is so good. Too easy. Peace and love to you, Renegade. I'm just about done here too, dude, but it was nice meeting you. Thank you for spending some time with us today. You can expect another reaction video within the next 24 hours. Not cool. What a sore loser. Alright, come on, Piggy. Wake up. Let's go, buddy. Good job, Piggy. Okay, it is now nighttime again. Like there's at least one more Poe to grab. I wouldn't mind a couple hearts. $50. We made it. We got to the Arbiter's grounds. And I think this is a great place for us to call it a stream. Thank you as always for spending some of your Sunday with me, guys. I appreciate you all so much. A huge extra thank you to the Renegades who showed up. There's a bunch of new people who have joined the Love Yourself family. And I think it's awesome that a few of you guys took a few minutes out of your Sunday to come meet me. And I really am enjoying connecting with you in that way. So more reaction videos coming this week. There's a Journey with Grief in the works, but it won't be published until later in the month. There's a big Gaming with Grief in the works, but I don't have an ETA on that because it's probably going to be the biggest one I've done to date. And then more Silk Song on Wednesday. So if you guys are around on Wednesday, come spend a few minutes with me. We'll play some Silk Song. But I'll see you guys on the next one. In the meantime, as always, please take care and remember to love yourself. Bye, guys.